It's week 6 of the NFL, and we've got the Dolphins' superstar running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Dolphins and the Bills, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's complete to Coleman. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, if this thing's within one score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bills' offense and Keon Coleman set to get back to work. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Slot receiver, headed right. From the shotgun, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Dolphins offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but fair to say, this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. So trying to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Down the field. It's caught on that left sideline. 22 yards. The pickup there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Now a give up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw here is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Third and goal. Now they'll set up to that's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play.
Dang it. I saw him right when I was throwing the ball.
Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown.
Yeah, he kind of looked like, if I remember, he kind of looked like he was going to cover someone else. Let me see him. I don't know. in the heat of the play, it looked like he was covering someone else. Yes, he's running over, so when I decide to throw the ball, he just stops and stands there. For some reason, I thought he was going to keep going. Oh, my bad. That's my fault. That was my fault, 100%. Throw right to him.
Sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion right. Now a 2nd down throw for Smith. To the sideline, he's got Coleman. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. To throw is Smith. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the 1st down and keep it going. Now this time they'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They go play action with Smith. He gets that into the hands of Wilcox. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Smith. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back is Smith. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Up the middle they go. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. Handoff here, up the middle, and nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Give on the ground, and he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here just shy of the 30.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender into pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already gotten me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
The Dolphins offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signaled he has enough. 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Second and a yard. Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's going to be taken down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami. It's his third touchdown of the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. They bring their tight end right. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw, here's Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Slot man in motion left. Working out of the gun, Smith. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They send him right out of the slot. A first down throw for Smith. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And he is going to score a pick six for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Smith from the gun on 3rd down. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2. Sending a receiver right. A 2nd down throw for Smith. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. That one good for 26 yards. On 1st down is Smith. This one complete right side. And he'll be taken down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the...
And he'll take it on in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go down to a knee. The last two runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. So we hit halftime here in South Florida. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their running back set to go once more. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Open man, left side, he's got it.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember, but here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the 3rd quarter.
They'll motion a tight end right. Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. He has it by plenty as they keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. You have a tight end motioning left here. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last.
And he's in! Touchdown, Dolphins! Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They try the zone read, and Smith on the keeper. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Second down and 8. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. They motion the slot man left. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll begin here on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. On second down, they'll run. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. To the air now on first and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Tight end going in motion here. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Throwing now on third and long, and that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive wants to operate in.
The Bills offense ready for this next possession. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw. Smith. Looking middle. He's got it complete to Coleman. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Slot man in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Buffalo.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
2nd and 11. Smith neck. Quickly to the outside and complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Third and 6. Throwing is Smith. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. Back is Smith. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Smith. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. To throw, here's Smith. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This from 30 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bills cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Whoa! And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. Despite having this big lead here in the second half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out and shaking hands and going off with a win. Truth be told, I think they're trying to embarrass them, and they're doing a pretty good job at it.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Looking downfield for Coleman. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, Smith. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Smith from the gun on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Smith. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Good try. To push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. A second down throw for Smith. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They need 8 as they come up for third down. In motion, it's Jackson. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll go. Smith. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Miami.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. Up the middle they go. To be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now a give on the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Man in motion, heading left. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. A handoff here, up the middle. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jackson. On 1st down is Smith. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. We would have stopped anyway as we hit the 2-minute warning. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Smith. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll have a Dolphins first down as the tackle's made at the 23-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down. So a win here for the Dolphins. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.